If you think you know the true giants of our world, think again, because today we're counting down 10 things most people don't know about Algeria, a colossal northern powerhouse that bridges the gentle Mediterranean wave with the infinite expanse of the Great Desert. So grab your favorite mug of hot bean-infused water, get comfortable, and let's just jump right into these incredible hidden realities. To kick off our first unknown reality, we must look at the sheer scale. Many people automatically assume Sudan or the Democratic Republic of the Congo holds the title, but Algeria is actually the largest country in Africa by landmass, and the 10th largest on Earth. It is so massive that it could easily swallow the entire state of Texas 3 times over, yet its sheer cartographic dominance is often overlooked because much of its map is painted in a single sandy hue. And for our second surprise, we pivot from geography to existential dread. The famous Nobel Prize-winning philosopher Albert Camus, who wrote deeply about the absurdity of life, was actually born and raised in Algeria. But before he became a gloom-obsessed writer, his true passion was serving as the goalkeeper for the university football team in Algiers, once famously declaring that everything he knew about morality and human obligation he owed to his time blocking flying leather spheres on the pitch. And our third revelation takes us deep into the desert cliffs of Tassili N'Ajjer, which hide a massive archive of prehistoric stone canvases. Over 15,000 ancient rock paintings and carvings show a time when the Sahara wasn't a barren wasteland, but a lush green paradise filled with flowing rivers, towering forests and wild giraffes and hippos and crocodiles, offering a mind-blowing window into the Earth's dramatic climate shifts. Speaking of climate anomalies, our fourth mind-bending fact is that it regularly snows in the Sahara. In the gateway town of Ain Sefra, frozen white skyflakes occasionally blanket the sweeping red sand dunes, creating a surreal high-contrast landscape that looks like a giant scoop of strawberry and vanilla ice cream mixed together. Navigating the local economy brings us to our fifth head-scratcher, the bizarre reality of their financial trade slabs. Algeria has incredibly strict laws regarding its currency, the dinar, making it highly illegal to export even a single coin out of the country. And this has forced the entire nation into a dual financial system where the official bank rate is virtually ignored in favor of a massive open-air parallel market run in a bustling public square in Algiers, where stacks of euros and dollars are traded in plain sight of the authorities. And for our sixth secret, we visit the Valley of Mzab, a collection of ancient fortified cities that look like they belong on another planet. These pristine mud brick structures were designed with such perfect geometric minimalism in the 11th century that the deeply inspired modern master architects like Le Corbusier, who borrowed their designs to shape the cubist concrete buildings we see in major Western cities today. And this architectural purity remains untouched by Western fast food commercialism, which brings us to our seventh surprising fact. You won't find a single golden arch in the entire territory. Algeria is the largest country in the world with absolutely zero McDonald's franchises, having completely shut its borders to the global processed beef empire in favor of its own rich, spice-heavy street food. And surprisingly, on the first week of my new series here, we already have 2 countries. And our 8th wild piece of history connects Algeria directly to the early days of global seafaring conflict. For centuries, the coast of Algiers was the undisputed headquarters of the Barbary pirates, who were state-backed plunderers. They were so formidable that the brand new United States Navy fought its very first foreign naval wars against them in the early 19th century, an event still immortalized in the opening lines of the US Marine hymn. And looking to the future, our 9th jaw-dropping fact is that this nation is sitting on a literal gold mine of clean energy. Scientists calculate that the intense scorching sky fire hitting the Algerian Sahara is so concentrated that installing solar collectors across just a tiny fraction of its desert could easily generate enough electricity to power the entire European continent. Finally, our 10th sweet secret is the country's botanical crown jewel, the Deglet-Nur date, affectionately known as the Queen of all dates. These translucent, honey-flavored sugary tree droplets are so prized globally that they are exported to every corner of the earth, often eaten to break the daily fast during holy months across the entire Middle East. And here you have it, the 10 wildest things most people have absolutely no clue about when it comes to the African giant of Algeria. And if this journey made your brain folds tingle with new knowledge, make sure to hit that subscription trigger, leave a comment, and stay tuned as we continue our recreational geopolitical wandering around the globe. Until the next round.